Hey there, my name's Brashler, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to associate names with your groups on your Midas DP48. Now, if you're brand new to my channel, I'm all about helping you feel more confident in your production gear, no matter where you're starting from. So let's go ahead and dive in. Now, I have my DP48 right here, and I have my 12 groups. And these groups happen to be kick, snare, toms, overheads, bass, guitars, keys, tracks, lead vocals, background vocals, MD talkback, and my click. Now, I've already associated my channels with these groups, but what I want to do is I want to not have to remember that these are those groups. I want to be able to click this and be able to see the name up here on the DP48. So I'm going to move over to my laptop, and we're going to use a text edit software to just make a CSV file to put on the SD card. And then you can import the names onto your DP48s. So I'm at my computer, and I've just opened up a text edit software. And we can see that these are the groups that I want to have on my DP48. And so all I'm going to do is just type these in a text file. So kick. And then I'm going to place a comma and no spaces between all of these items. So snare, comma, toms, comma, overheads, comma, guitars. And actually, I have these backwards. So this is supposed to be bass, and this is supposed to be guitars. So bass, guitars, keys, tracks, lead vocal, background vocal, talkback, and click. Now, once I've written all of these out with a comma between each item, now notice I'm not putting a space on the beginning because then that would put a space in the beginning of the name, and I don't want that. But I can put spaces in here, so we can see lead and then vocal has a space in between. So that's okay to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save this to my SD card. So we're going to press save, and then I'm going to go to my SD card and open up my DP48M folder. And then here, I'm going to title this names.csv. Once I've done that, I can go ahead and press save, and we can double check and make sure that that's sitting there. So we can see names.csv. So now I can go ahead and eject this, and then I'm going to take this SD card and put it into my DP48. Once I've done that, I can go to Setup and then page all the way over until I get to my 8th page, so 8 out of 8, and then we can see Group Names, and I'm just going to press Import. And it's going to ask if we want to import from names.csv, and we're going to press Yes. And so now we can press out of Setup, and then we can see that I have my 12 groups here. So kick, snare, toms, overheads, bass, guitars, keys, tracks, lead vocal, background vocal, talkback, and click. And then when I go and click through all of these groups, we can see the names out of all of these groups. So this is one way of making your musician's experience using the DP48 a lot better, is you can actually name these groups and keep things organized. That way your musicians know exactly where to go when they need to adjust something. Now, if you do happen to have any questions, or if there's a video that you're hoping that I would make on the DP48 or any of the other production gear that's out there, please post that in the comment section down below, as I'm always reading through those comments to find videos that are going to be helpful for you. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my website at drewbrashler.com. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.